Do 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 do. Done live. Okay. Hi there. As we're getting all this stuff happy, ready to go here. Woo! There we are. Let's see if we can get this. There we go. Woo!
Your logo's backwards, Joe.
Well, it's mirror image. But the fun thing about it is the heart can be seen from either side.
Oh boy, he's stretching it.
Yeah.
Good morning, good morning. Great to have you here. Welcome to Friday. We did it!
Yay!
Woo! We made it through the week. It's the final day, and
halfway into the month.
Oh my goodness! You know what that means?
Well, we could go on about where the half is because this is a 29-day month, so we really have to get to 14 and a half days, but close enough.
Oh my goodness! See what I have to deal with, you guys. So, happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you. Happy anniversary.
Yeah. 20 months for us together, married. So, I am so blessed. I have a guy that reminds me of that. Not just monthly, weekly.
Well, yearly too.
Yeah, weekly, monthly, yearly, probably a reminder of the 6 month marks.
And I can't go wrong because it falls on the 14th at least twice a year with a holiday, Flag Day and Valentine's Day.
Wow. So I went to Walmart last night. And I was a little surprised because as I got to the aisle where all the Valentine candy was,
yes,
there it wasn't.
Yeah, if Valentine's isn't a proof that candy can be sold,
it was all gone. Every single package that was in the row,
in that main row where all the candy is.
So you've got no candy from me.
Yeah. Well, who wants them? Who needs it? We get it every other day of the year.
Well, I don't.
And you get it out of love. You give it out of
thanks,
love.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I just thought that was kind of an interesting thing. And then Joe says there's flowers, and I said that's because they're dead.
Dead. They're dead. I don't know. They were there for almost a week, sitting in the store.
They're actually very pretty, but they were also $10 cheaper at Sam's Club, which I found interesting.
Yeah, $15 instead of $25. Yeah.
So Joe.
Woo! And then during the regular time of the year, it's only at Walmart. It would only be $15, and you would get a nice assortment.
They look nice.
They look nice.
I think they looked a little better.
Yeah.
For Valentine's.
Yeah. Well,
but anyway.
Yes.
Anyway,
we beat up the point. Welcome. Leave comments. Say hi. Share it.
So
say hi. Where you chiming in from? What are you going to do today for Valentine's Day?
Yes, that was my question. What are you guys doing for Valentine's Day?
I was told I got to keep my hands down for Valentine's Day. Too much of this.
Yeah, it drives me crazy. All that digitalization. So my daughter asked if we were going out for Valentine's Day.
Sure.
It
depends what your out means.
I just had to laugh because the next question out of her mouth was, do you have a coupon?
Do you have a coupon?
So just for her,
she doesn't know you.
I had to take Joe out last night just to say happy Valentine's Day. And
well, to kick it off, I kicked it off with BOGO drinks at Starbucks.
Yes, you did. Thank you for that was such a cool thing. I was visiting with a friend, and he sent me a message because I'd been away for already several hours, and he asked me when I was coming back if we would be able to celebrate Valentine's Day at Starbucks with the happy hour. So then later on for dinner, I said, hey, let me take you out for Valentine's Day. A little early,
Well, it was special. We almost put our phones down.
Okay, still had work
well,
on
we
the
had
brain.
to, you had to use it for the coupon when it was on the phone.
I don't think I looked at it while we were eating.
No. So that was good.
Yes. Anyway, it's kind of nice going out before Valentine's Day because nobody is out, or at least not as many people. Nice little quiet meal, and just for my daughter's sake, I had to send her a picture of the receipt. My total purchase price was $0. I love coupons, so I had a coupon, and I took Joe out for $0. It's so much fun to do that. So now tonight's your turn.
Yeah.
You get to take me out, and
I thought about indoor, in a nice romantic hey, I just saw this. We can go to Mission Barbecue. They have white tablecloths and candles available.
Oh, and you can get free blackberry cobbler.
Yeah. I thought it was blueberry. Yeah.
Blueberry cobbler? Okay.
Whatever.
It's
free. It's fruit. Yeah.
But
cobbler,
maybe you could, add the dinner part of that.
Oh, maybe. That's it. Well, if you can get a white tablecloth, why not?
Oh, you cracked me up. Here I thought he was going to say he was going to set things up at home and make a nice
Well, that was the original thought. Then I'm just like, really? Spaghetti?
Yeah, I don't want spaghetti for Valentine's Day.
Spaghetti? Garlic bread? I mean, what says love more than garlic?
Trying to keep the vampires away.
No.
Okay, Joe.
Yeah, let's get serious here.
What's love got to do with it?
No, what? Yeah. Well, it's not what love got to do with it. What love has to do with it.
Oh.
Yeah, because love.
Well, you see, I had Tina Turner stuck in my head.
Yes. Good song. I think love. Let's talk love in terms of mindset success, right? Because that's what your page is about. This opportunity that you do every morning, and I sit there and take all these messages. Come on, people, you gotta be out there. Say hi. Be hi. We want to say hi back. Anyways, so love. We talk about love just being this: give a card, or show a little. Maybe it's chocolate. Maybe especially on this day of the year. Maybe it's something during the other parts of the year where we do something. We say, oh, love Lisa, or love Joe, or love to love. We just sign it as love, and we just do it kind of like it's just we thought of you enough to say love. But the love we really talk about mindset success is stepping it up above that normal fact. Love is the ultimate expression in the universe. The universe doesn't exist without love being at its core, and that love, it's been said we probably will never understand the full extent of love, but we know that if we operate out of love, we operate it out of our, as best as we can, out of our greatest gift, our greatest expression of ourselves, then we're going to be able to conquer fear. We're going to be able to conquer anything that stands in our way. And if you're having people come alongside you because you've got certain talents, I've got certain talents, but we need others to complete this project or this goal or this dream that we have that's bigger than ourselves, then we need to be able to love them. We need to be able to say to the person that we go up to, standing behind us in the line with, noisy kids and everything, that we just need to operate out of love, that they're a person. They're there on this earth. They're there. They were created, and they're there with purpose, with a value, with a reason. We may not know it, but
okay, so just a quick thought from you.
Yeah, let's thin it down.
Yeah,
that's why I put the statement out there and we talked about it for
a bit. So quick thought or question, actually. I have heard that there are two basic emotions, and those two basic emotions are love and fear. That's it. Just love and
well, there's two extremes. There are two extremes. Fear cannot exist if love is there. Okay, so let's put it that way.
Isn't that interesting? I mean, okay, so if I'm full of love.
Hi, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Thanks for joining.
So if I'm full of love and operating in a system of love,
yes,
does that mean I'm not going to have fear?
No, I mean, because we're not complete. We're imperfect. You know, we try our best, but you know, there's always something that our basic instincts will jump us into fear.
You can talk to them.
Oh yeah, I can. Well, I'm just answering your question. Jeez. It's gonna be a great Valentine's Day. But we're gonna operate out of sometimes out of fear. You know, if you come across the proverbial lion in your path, or for me, alligators in Alligator Alley in Circle B, you know,
okay,
there's going to be immediate fear because we have the survival instinct that will pop in. But what we need to do, if we're really being true unto ourselves, is to say, wait, whoa, let's back off of that. We don't need to fear it. We just need to know that our senses went up, that there's danger, potential danger, and that we need to see what the next step should be. Okay. And that and it doesn't have to be an alligator. It can be driving down the highway. It can be taking that next step of not knowing how this big project. You know, if we think about some of the big projects that are happening down in downtown Lakeland that have been put out there because of helping people become more self-sufficient, being able to, even the farmers market is a labor of love.
We have an awesome farmers market.
Yeah, so
it's really cool.
And they do work to get those, people that may not have the means to still be able to get some vegetables, get some things to exist on, to have a better day. So, there's things that we need to bring people in and help create a better world, better point. As Steve Jobs said, his purpose in life is to make a dent in the universe. And if you think about that, that's a lot. That's huge to be able to say, the way the universe is working right now, I'm going to have an impact, and it's going to be better off because of the dent I made. Not me specifically, but the people that I work with towards that effort.
I do. I think it's interesting how love works, because, it's like one of these things that it's a double blessing, right?
Yeah.
So we go into life and we start giving because we want to live. We want to give. We want to live in a way that we're helping other people. And all of a sudden, as we're helping other people, then we're being blessed by our, it comes back to us.
And so that's a good point, Lisa. We're love is the removal of separation. So what you're saying is, by giving, by that double blessing of give and then receive, and giving is greater than receiving. But by doing that, we're coming closer together.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. So you keep looking down.
Well, I was just so this is Paul Martinelli's epilogue to Think and Grow Rich, and he's got a section. One of the things that Napoleon Hill in his Think and Grow Rich book doesn't really talk about in devoting a chapter unto itself, a principle unto itself, is love. But there's love discussion throughout the book, and there's many ways in science that has been found that love exists. The universe doesn't come to be because without love. Somehow, this is the point, we don't really understand how it all came to be. It exists. You can tell energy. You can see what exists, visually and hear and such. But we don't have the full picture of what love is that created that moment, that controls things, that has planets spinning, on a particular rotation, that and moving around the universe, and the Milky Way, or the whole, all the galaxies are expanding, expressing themselves continuously for all these years, millions of years, thousands of years, whatever your view is.
Okay.
But within our own lives, we're continuing to expand and touch people, and when we do it out of love, we're bringing us closer to them and them closer to us.
Okay, so I have to ask Joe to bring it down for us here.
Bring it down. Okay, it's like an ant.
What?
Oh, did you see this picture? Two mice, or I guess they would be mice, but two mouses.
Mice.
Yeah, whatever. They're on the platform in the New York subway, and they're attacking each other. They're wrestling with each other. So you think about the universe, expressing itself and expanding, and here we have these two duking it out in the subway. I thought it was pretty funny.
Okay, what does that have to do with love or ants? I'm really confused.
Oh, I'm sorry. I jumped from ants to mice. Okay. Well, ants. So ants. Hey, we were living at a different house. It had to get fumigated because of termites, right? And
yeah,
the nice little lizards that were populating around the house and taking care of all the little things that were happening around there we didn't know. Some of them got gassed because of the tent and such. But the ants, they worked together. They took the dead corpses and moved them out of the way. And I thought that was a gift of love.
Wow. We have taken it to another level.
You said bring it down. So I took it down to ground level.
Oh my word. I think we are going to have quite a day today. Maybe you need more sleep at night.
That could be it. Yeah.
So, what's our application? What do you really want us to take away from?
What do you want us to take away?
Well, you've been sharing all of these thoughts.
Yeah, well, what does it? How would you express love?
Don't you guys love it when people turn the conversation around?
Yeah. Well, it's not
you ask
about
a question and then they turn it around to you.
It's not about me. I don't have all.
So, gentlemen first this time.
What do you mean, gentlemen first?
Well, let me put it this way: guests first.
Yes, first.
Okay,
oh,
right?
Okay, great. Let's go.
What do you want them to take away? What's the application that you want them to have for love?
So, explore love. So,
how?
Well, one of it is to think about in your life. So take a piece of paper today, at the end of the day, or take a paper right now, look at yesterday and reflect on where did you express love, and not just the superficial, oh, I gave a card to my child, or, what flowers or whatever it is for my spouse, whatever, but where did you invest in somebody, your time? Maybe it's your money. Did you express love for yourself by really attending to that workout towards a dream that you have of being more fit, getting better in that body temple, to respect it, to love it? Did you invest in yourself to develop yourself? So what are the activities during the day that stepped outside of just the normal day check off things, where you intentionally made your life, or made others' lives better? So did you give a donation to, some charity that was at the door of the shopping center or something? Or did you maybe go out and serve in some capacity? Maybe it's, in one of those charity organizations that help with people and their immediate needs, and you do it just because.
So I think that's a great start. Yep. And I think that as we take a look at how much we're loving, you take the look at what you've done. I'm curious to know how much more we can do, because we always have more potential than we're living into. So I think my challenge, if we're going to up level here with our mindset, is take a look at how you can love yourself better first, because you know, I just took a trip on an airplane, so it's fresh in my mind again, right? When you're flying on an airplane, of course, you go through all the stewardess has to go through all the emergency.
They're called flight attendants now.
Oh, excuse me. Okay. So they talk about the oxygen mask, right? In the event of an emergency, we need to put your own oxygen mask on first before attending to the needs of a young child or those in need around you. You like the voice?
Yeah.
So make sure you put your own oxygen mask on first. In other words, love yourself first. How can you show yourself love? Give yourself grace. When you listen to the thoughts that are running through your head throughout the day, you know, what are those times that you're saying, I'm not good enough, or man, that was really stupid? Guard those comments, guard those thoughts, and say, no, you know what? This good thing happened to me, or I'm good at this. So think about how you love on yourself. Make sure you're taking time for yourself to rest and relax, rejuvenate. Make sure you're feeding yourself properly, you know. So take care of yourself first, and then take a look at how you can use the energy you have, because you've been taking care of yourself, to give to others, because that to me is one of those things where we get that back. Okay, that's that double blessing part of it. So love on your family in ways that they're not used to it. Maybe
or with your family to others.
Yeah, as a team.
Yeah, because love together eliminates the separation. You all start moving towards together to serve.
Interesting that you said that, because as I was chatting with this friend yesterday, one of the things that we talked about was, why do some Christian teens rebel and some don't? And part of the answer was that those who don't learn to operate as part of a team. They see their value as part of the team. And I thought, what a cool concept that is. So if, as we operate on a team, we love and we support each other, we can give to other in bigger and better ways. So look for ways you can love yourself, look for ways that you can love those around you, and put that together in terms of a teamwork. So
I want to say hi to Mandy.
Hey.
And Paul says, good question. Where did you express love? How did you value yourself and others? You know, that's his comeback, what he's hearing from us. So, and what's come up in his awareness. So thanks, Paul, for putting that comment. And
frostproof. I didn't know you were that close, Mandy. That's awesome.
And Mandy says, if Mama ain't happy, nobody is happy.
So true.
Well, and it doesn't really. It's just not Mama. You know, it expresses everybody. You know, because there's an impact.
Yes.
So love is uniting. If we do it right. If we don't do it out of holding it back, right, and we only favor one person versus another. If we allow it to flow without restriction to everyone we meet, we can operate from a different perspective and a higher awareness. And, you know, wherever you're at this moment, if you have a struggle, take a look at what's the amount of love that you're putting into it.
I love that. It's a great way to add value to yourself and to others, overcome fears, and really be able to live into the adventures you dream and color your future bright. I love that.
And what we're talking about, anybody can do. Anybody can go figure out, like you said, take the sheet of paper and what you did yesterday, and then, you know, so what are you going to do with those particular instances of investment and love, and how you're doing it throughout the day? What you might need to step up in a particular area. But we talk about this, about you need a process to do it faster, to do it better. and Lisa's got this great program. It's called Blueprint for Success. And, we're just here to help you get there faster, do it more effectively, help you think into it. You can do this on your own. You can watch YouTube videos and spend the time, or you can take one intense effort and start moving along faster. Maybe there's an area that you're in life, and we talk about this in the program, and we've talked in you, Lisa, have talked about it here on the lives that you've done, getting focused in and saying, okay, what's that thing that's perhaps where I'm not going from love, where fear may still be in, or I'm operating from a position of resentment, and that is bubbling up, or it's been carried along for so long that it's preventing you from accomplishing the dream or goal, or your team, same thing. Bring your team along. So Blueprint, I love the Blueprint program. Gone through it with Lisa and a couple times. Additionally, because it always takes me back to a point of where am I at right now? What's the things that I can do that I should be doing, that the next step? Figure that out.
What I like about that piece is in the program, and when I talk to people, we call it, what is the BS that's holding you back? And just so often people hear those two letters, BS, and it's like they're taken back and almost shocked, probably that it came out of my mouth.
Yeah, it's programming. It's what we're thinking BS really means. But
right. Now I've heard it put baloney salami. But
in
PowerPoint,
is, in PowerPoint, it's bullet style.
In this instant, what is it?
Yes.
It's our bogus stories. Yeah. What are the bogus stories that are holding you back? What are those places of fear? Those places that you're not operating out of love, and how do we obliterate them?
Well, and I think something greater than just bogus, because not everything is what we believe is not wrong.
True.
It's a belief style. It's, what are the beliefs that we hold?
Belief systems.
Belief stories, belief systems.
Yeah, and we get into all of that, but
not to belabor this, go to crayonleadership.com/blueprint. February 22nd is the date. Get in now. It's a Valentine's Day special. But it's worthwhile. It's a few hours out of your entire life that might help you, and it's helped thousands. It's helped.
If there's no might, if you put the work in, it will.
Well, I'm just saying it might. It depends on what you're working on, how you come into it, what you're expecting on the far side.
I have a great belief system in that program. It's awesome.
Anyway.
So
time to wrap it up. The hearts are waning. They're disappearing off the shelves at Walmart. We appreciate everybody that's on this morning. We value your time. So
we do. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for the comments that have been out there. We'll definitely be back again next Friday together. I'll be back with you here Monday morning. And looking forward, I'm thinking about a challenge for next week. So I need to take a look at that a little bit deeper, but I think I have a challenge in mind for next week. So I'm excited about that.
Cool. I look forward to it.
Good. But for today, 10x the love that you're giving yourself and to others, and
somebody you don't know. Somebody maybe at work that you don't know.
I love that. Yeah. I love that. And that love that you share to people you don't know can be as simple as a smile and a hello, opening a door, just extra kindness that might stretch you a little bit. They may not know that it's stretching you, but it's just one of those ways that we encourage people in the world. Tell them they look great, something like that. So
you can't get much higher for mindset success and for having a better life if you're operating out of love, out of the true expression of love.
Thank you for the good topic today. Thank you for being
here. Thank you for allowing me to be here.
You're welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thanks.
All right, you guys, have a wonderful Valentine's Day wherever you are. And just go celebrate it in love, however that looks for you, whatever that expression of love is for you. Thanks again, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
See ya.